Hello dear students, my name is Lucky Ahuja and I am your EVS teacher. So students, we have already completed our chapter 1, understanding our relations, in our previous 5 parts. Today in this 6th part, we are going to cover the practice questions of this chapter. As you have learned different things in this chapter in all those 5 parts, I hope that you must be able to answer these questions on your own. So we are going to just practice these questions and then you have to write the answers of these questions in your notebook and you have to show the notebook to your teacher. So question number 1 is here, that is the transfer of characteristics from one generation to another is known as. So we have learnt about this or not? Yes, we have learnt about this. Transfer of characteristics from one generation to other. So previous generation to next generation, there is a transfer of characteristics. So what was that? I hope that you will remember this thing. You have learnt this thing. So that is named as inheritance. So transfer of characteristics from generation to generation is called inheritance. Next, move to the next question. Second question is here. Write the names of any two scientists who worked in the field of genetics. So you have also learned this thing. I have told you and I have asked you again and again to remember the names of these two scientists who worked in the area of genetics. So these two were, I hope you remember the names, you have seen the pictures also. So these two were Gregor John Mendel, who is known as father of genetics, and the second is Dr. Hargobind Khurana, who was awarded a Nobel Prize for his work, for his research in the area of transference or inheritance of new characteristics. Then the third question is here. Question number 3 is, from where do we get the genetic characteristics? So from where do we get the genetic characteristics? It's a multiple choice question. 4 options are given here. Option number A is from grandparents, that is paternal grandparents. Then option number B is from grandparents, that is maternal grandparents. Then option number C is from parents, and option number D is from all of the above. So question was that, from where do we get the genetic characteristics? So you have learned that we get the characteristics from our previous generation, that is from parents and from grandparents. So here you need to remember that both the sides of grandparents, like paternal and maternal, are contributing in our genetic material, in our hereditary characteristics. So here the answer will be D, from all of the above. तो बच्चों, यहाँ हमने देखा इस क्वेश्चन में आपसे पूछा गया है कि हम जो हमारा आनुवंशिक विशेषताएं हैं उनको कहाँ से प्राप्त करते हैं. आपको 4 विकल्प दिए गए हैं कि आप अपने जो पिता की तरफ से, जो पैतृक, जो आपके दादा दादी हैं वहाँ से इन्हें प्राप्त करते हैं, या माता की तरफ से यानी जो आपकी मैटरनल साइड से दादा दादी यानी कि नाना नानी हैं, जिन्हें हम नाना नानी कहते हैं. इन इंग्लिश दे आर कॉल्ड मैटरनल ग्रैंड पेरेंट्स, इन हिंदी दे आर कॉल्ड नाना नानी. तो नाना नानी से आपको मिलती हैं ये विशेषताएं, या सिर्फ आपके माता पिता से मिलती हैं, या फिर इन सभी से. तो आपको याद रखना है कि ये जो आनुवंशिक विशेषताएं हैं ये हमें इन सभी से प्राप्त होती है. तो यहाँ उत्तर होगा फ्रॉम ऑल ऑफ द अबव. लेट्स मूव टू द नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. क्वेश्चन नंबर 4 इज देयर, व्हाट इज योर रिलेशन विद योर मदर्स sister? So question 4 is, what is your relation with your mother's sister? आपका आपकी माता जी की बहन से या आपकी मम्मी की बहन से क्या रिश्ता होता है? मुझे लगता है आप सब जानते होंगे ये. सो यू मस्ट आंसर दिस क्वेश्चन ऑन योर ओन. आई होप यू मस्ट नो दिस. सो My mother's sister is my maternal aunt, that is Mausi. So you must know this, that your maternal aunt or your mother's sister is your Mausi. So next question, which is the last question here, question number 5. What is the difference between a nuclear family and a joint family? So what is the difference between a nuclear family and a joint family? So we talked a lot of things about a nuclear family and a joint family. So what is the difference there? So simply we can say that in a nuclear family there is only father and mother. There is only father and mother besides their children. But in a joint family, all the members include like grandparents, uncle, aunts, their children, they all contribute towards the upbringing of the children. So in a nuclear family, the whole responsibility of upbringing, especially like taking care of children, education of children, the whole responsibility is upon father and mother only, while in a joint family this responsibility is actually divided among different members, as a joint family consists of many members like grandparents, uncles, aunts, their children, etc. So dear students, this was all about the practice questions of chapter 1, and here we have finished the chapter 1 with its practice question, and now we will meet in next video with our chapter 2. Thank you for watching.